physical media. I need to hold it. Look. PC doesn't do physical. I gotta have physical. Yeah. Console should be physical. Spin it. Sony just killed it though. PC doesn't do physical. I gotta have physical. Yeah. Console should be physical. Spin it. Sony just killed it though. Yeah. I need the disc in my hand. Don't trust the cloud, man, you don't understand. Servers go down and you're locked out the game. Digital downloads, it isn't the same. Paying full price for a ghost on the drive. How I'm gonna play when the network capsizes? I want the case, put the art on the shelf. Look at the stack, I'm displaying the wealth. Buy it and keep it, no terms to agree to. Now they just ban you and take what they feed you. PC doesn't do physical. I gotta have physical. Yeah. Console should be physical. Spin it. Sony just killed it though. PC doesn't do physical. I gotta have physical. Yeah. Console should be physical. Spin it. Sony just killed it though. Yeah. Look at the market, it's fading to black. Take down a store, you ain't getting it back. Pay for a license, you don't own a thing. Tied to account like a puppet on strings. Pull us the band, man, they stripping the tech. Charging us more while they cashing the check. Taking a drive at the box is a crime. Swiping my car for a file on the line. I need the plastic, the wrap, and the seal. If it ain't physical, it isn't real. They shut the servers down. Can't play my games when the Wi-Fi is out. I spend a bag on a digital ghost. The ones with the disc are the ones doing most. PC doesn't do physical. I gotta have physical. Yeah. Console should be physical. Spin it. Sony just killed it though. PC doesn't do physical. I gotta have physical. Yeah. Console should be physical.
Oh, content. Shilling. What's wrong with Brie Larson now?
Need that physical copy, man.
The fandom is broken once again. These shills, grifters, and nils have ruined everything. Now it falls to me to assemble a crew to fix this broken fandom. Computer, find me a video games expert.
Name Mr. Green Expertise Video Games, codename The Great Daitokuchi.
I need an anime expert.
Name Mr. Blue Expertise Anime and Comic Books, codename Kenshiro.
I need a movies and collectibles expert.
Name Mr. Black Expertise Collectibles and Movies, codename GQ.
So yeah, it's going to be a great episode today. We've got Megatron from RoboSim, and it's going to be a good unboxing too.
Finally, I need an operator.
Name Mr. Red Expertise Wrestling and Comic Books, codename Simon Says.
Acknowledge me! The team is complete. Computer, assemble the Culture Junkies live crew.
Everybody's great at Akuji here with the Culture Junkies. We're not actually live right now because we are watching Spider-Man, but we're gonna have a show here for you because we gotta talk about a lot of stuff that's happening in the nerddom right now. point, I introduce you guys specifically. Let's start from the left over there.
Mega Shaw.
That's my left. Yeah. It might be the people's right, but it's my left. We got Mega Shaw.
I am Mega Shaw. Yes.
Shiro, and the man that has 1,000 names. Today, what you
What happened to you?
Hey, man,
Hammer, what you
he's like,
do?
He's off center. Turn it to the right. Turn it to the right. Switch back.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, there you
the
go.
cream soda kid or
Hey,
Simon
show off
Says Dan.
that snazzy new shirt. What does that say? Magneto was right. That is a dope shirt. We might actually need to put the writing in white there because that's a little hard to read.
That's all good. Long as it can be read and it hits the point home. It's all good.
Yeah,
It definitely hits a point because Magneto was right. Those filthy normies or whoever the heck they're called.
Flat scans.
Flat
That's what
skins. They call them flat
Yeah,
skins.
flat scans. Yes.
I don't understand it.
That's the vernacular mutants use to refer to.
what part of your skin?
That doesn't even make any sense.
That's what they call them. Flat scans.
Normies, I get.
Yeah,
Flat
scans.
Yeah, they go around muted.
I didn't make it
flat
up.
skin.
I didn't.
They call them FSs.
Yeah,
I will.
I don't remember.
Who did make it up? Because that's
forget,
silly.
Let's see.
I
don't know.
I do not know. It sounds kind of ridiculous.
I'll have to. Look
You had Homo sapiens and Homo superior.
Yes.
Yeah, that to me makes more sense, but I don't know how you could
But you know
derogatory for that.
Cream Soda over there. He's got the web browser. He can look that up real quick on one side and just say, "Who came up with flat scans?" and give us the skinny. But that's neither here nor there.
Give the skinny on the flat skins.
Jokes write themselves.
No, you're starting to sound like Pootie Tang.
That is sound like a
What's
booty
the rabbit
tang.
tie on the running side?
It's crazy.
Yeah. So, what the heck is happening in the world today? Since we are actually in the past.
Well, one of the things I would love to do is obviously because we are watching Spider-Man. Yeah. We had discussed
Peter, look out!
we're not. Anyway, stop. So we're trying to say, what was our favorite Spider-Man portrayal thus far? So we've had live action, cartoon, video games, right?
Well, they got the comics.
Okay. I wasn't picking Spider-Man's story, so I feel like that doing comics maybe might not apply. But if we did video game, movies, animated.
Is it going to be Spider-Man, regardless of who's underneath the mask,
Yes.
or is it
Yes,
specific
yes.
outside of the mask?
It doesn't have to be Peter. It could be Miles. It could be. It could even be Miguel, if you think. Miguel Hara. $20.99.
Oh, the evil, mean one, the vampire Spider-Man.
He's not evil, man.
He seemed pretty evil to me in that movie.
He's not evil.
He's a little bit intense.
Yes, he's just. He's not evil.
Which we haven't. Speaking of that, when? Give
Next
us the
year.
movie.
Next
Yeah,
year.
right.
Well, yeah, I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, next
give
year.
us the movie.
Yeah, I hear that. I understand. But no, guys, what's your favorite Spider-Man portrayal of all time? We talked about on the last show where we had, I wasn't a fan of Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. I did like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I feel like maybe the movies he was in wasn't that great, but I thought he was great, both as Peter and as Spider-Man, especially because the way he would do the quips and the jokes and stuff like that as Spider-Man. I thought he had that nailed. I haven't seen that out of Tom Holland, even though I do like him as Spider-Man and Peter Parker. So I'll throw it to y'all. Who do you like?
I like Tom Holland because he's the only one that was, when he started, was close enough to be a high school kid.
True.
Playing a high school kid.
Yeah.
It worked. His vulnerability was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they changed a lot because they were pushing him to Tony and Iron Man and all that sort of thing. But him being genius level and all that comes through. But it also comes through that he's a very quirky, nerdy kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I also like the fact that we didn't have to watch Uncle Ben die again.
Mm-hmm.
Happened. We hey, boom, right into it. Let's go. So I'm really looking forward to this one that we're going to be watching tonight, because this is his first chance to get out from under all of the MCU baggage and do his own thing. So I want to see how that works.
Yeah.
I've always had a question about that. You mentioned that we didn't see Uncle Ben die, which is very pivotal in the Spider-Man story, but we saw Aunt May die, which was supposed to be his Uncle Ben moment. So what I'd like to know, because they didn't put this in the movies because they didn't really need to, is the Spider-Man moment that he became Spider-Man. Because, like, did he still do the wrestling thing? Was it like the comic book? Because Tony Stark found him. He was being Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah.
When Tony Stark found him and said, "Hey, we are gonna need you," Underoos, come over, and, But it's just, to me, that part is kind of odd to me, because if and according to what's that movie, the Spider-Verse, one of them. Everybody had their
canon moment.
Their moment would made
canon
them
event,
do that. But
yeah.
if his canon moment, if you want to call it that, he was already Spider-Man. Like,
I think, I don't know. I like the fact that they moved away from the standard story, because again, it's like we've all seen Batman's parents get killed. We don't need to see that every single time you do a new Batman. But with this one, you're right. Aunt May gave him the great power, great responsibility speech instead of Uncle Ben this time. But he, for whatever reason, he actually explained it. Because he said when bad things happen and you have the ability to stop it and you do nothing, then, the bad stuff happens because you sat back, basically. So he kind of already had that understanding. It's just, because even right then, it was like, it showed like Spider-Man should have been Team Cap, because he literally was telling Tony, I believe what Captain America is, he didn't know at the time, but he's like, I believe what Captain America basically is saying, that we can't just sit back and wait to be told to go various places. Otherwise, that's on us. So he already kind of had that understanding. I just, like I said, appreciated the fact that it was a young kid playing a young kid instead of like a 30-year-old trying to play a young kid. And then I also like the fact that he had that vulnerability because of the fact he was such a young actor. And, this was, for him, new role, new role, new career.
Honestly, I love what you said there, because it reminded me of a meme, or not a meme, but a popular saying that people on the internet says, never trust a person that was Team Iron Man, for that very reason.
Oh, I'm Team Iron Man just because of the fact that I like the personal responsibility, but go ahead.
But no, they were just saying because Team Iron Man is willing to just stand back and just watch chaos happen around them, and have to be told to go and help someone when they're in trouble, whereas Team Cap is more of a proactive person. But that's not what we're here to talk about. I know you probably have a rebuttal to that.
Do it.
I'm not necessarily saying hold it, but go ahead. Okay, Palpatine, go ahead and do it.
That's always, to me, it's always been a dumb conversation, because all of it was his fault.
Tony's fault?
All of it was his fault. So for us to have to sign these accords because you were doing the most, that's got nothing to do with me. You made that robot. Everything that bad happened because of him. Them kids got trauma because of your rockets. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
New York happened because of Tony?
You said who, what?
New York, Loki.
That
one
Tony's
wasn't.
Fault.
Wait.
I don't think
That
the
was not
Accords
Tony's fault.
started because of New York.
Ain't no way
the
that
Accords
was
was because of
Tony's fault.
Sokovia. That's what.
They were called the
Sokovia was Tony's
Hold
fault.
on, hold on. They were called the Sokovia Accords, but when Ross was reading them the Riot Act, he went through all of the Avengers movies. Basically, he said New York, Sokovia. Harlem. Well, Harlem wasn't.
That was a Hulk, and he was
that
being
was the Hulk.
chased. You left him alone.
And that was also Ross's fault too. So, but the other one where what?
He didn't bring up Thor.
No, he didn't bring up Thor. He
But
brought up.
he did, because he asked where he was. He was like,
No. That was his saying that you don't know where your whole team is. I'm saying Ross brought up New York because it was the Battle of New York where the freaking council was about to nuke the place.
Washington, D.C.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Yeah,
Washington D.C. for Hydra. Then he brought up. Obviously, Sokovia was the most recent one, but also what happened in Civil War?
Yeah, it was Civil War. What happened in Africa?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's what also.
That was the most recent.
That was the last straw.
Right. Yeah. So so that's what I'm saying. Not all of them are Tony's fault directly.
I remember. Well, no, directly no, but indirectly they were all on him, and then he the one got on TV talking about I am Iron Man. As they say, when you create yourself and then you make this vacuum of power, evil just rises. But I remember when Ross did read them the Riot Act, and I was watching the movie. I was like, that's all his fault. Like, you know, like you said, indirectly, but all of it was tied to you. And then the latest one was Ultron. How did Ultron get in that girl's head and make her do what she did? Because you made Ultron, and now she got this green machine running around tearing Africa up. Or was it? It was Africa, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Africa.
Yeah, it was on him. So for him to be the guy that's like, hey, we need to be policed. No, you need to be policed. Because who the one talked Bruce Banner into making this damn demon machine? You did.
Bruce, who did not want to do
That-
it,
yeah.
by the way.
And then to me, that's why it was just like I never understood it. Because I'm like, that was on him.
That's the burden of charisma.
Oh no, I'm not knocking it, but like, why am I signing? Why I got to choose a side? Because this is your fault.
Yeah.
And then the whole time when we was in the theater, I'm like, please, somebody say, like, wait a minute, bro, you did that. And everybody was just like, oh yeah, well, I guess we are out of control.
I didn't
What?
hesitate. Cap was right from the jump.
Yeah, from a certain point of view.
Oh, this shit. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Spider-Man.
Yes. Miles Morales.
Animated, essentially, or would you say even the video game?
Well, I didn't like when they changed. I didn't like, you know, I'm a Nike guy, so when whatever happened, and then they switched it over to Adidas.
They should have put Timbs on them because you know, he in New York,
In New
Miles
York, yeah,
would be
with the
wearing
Timbs,
some
yeah,
Timbs.
that would have been
That
been something.
yeah, because you give me the Jordan Dunks on the Jordan ones, and then even in the video game, and then all of a sudden this Adidas theme.
Alternate universe.
And they changed how the Spider-Man looked. They changed who Peter Parker was for the video game.
Why'd they do that?
To this day, I don't know.
What?
Change his face.
Change the face model.
But animated or whatever, animated Miles.
Okay, animated Miles into the Spider-Verse. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Cream soda, Simon. Simon cream soda.
Creaming.
Soda, Simon.
Easy with
I'm
the
sorry.
cream.
I'm sorry.
Easy.
I'm sorry.
Easy.
Biblical pause. Sorry. My bad. Go ahead, cream soda.
Okay. Kane. Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider. Okay.
I don't know the Scarlet Spider.
That's the guy with the red
comic
hoodie on.
books. Yeah.
No. The
You're saying
the
into the
Kane's
Spider-Verse?
Yeah, Kane's version of Scarlet Spider.
Yeah, but he wasn't in Into the Spider-Verse.
No, he was not. I'm just going. You said my favorite Spider-Man.
Wait, are we talking about
I
K-A-N-G Kane?
No, Kane, as in Kaine.
Who's that?
Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to have comic books. This is why I didn't want to do comic books.
But anyway,
Somebody gotta explain who the hell
Right,
Kane is.
I didn't.
I'll explain. But going back to like films, I'll say Andrew Garfield because like I like Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I did really like him a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dido.
It's very hard for me. 100% because I enjoyed many of the acting abilities of both of them. Now, you guys have your issues with Tobey as a person. Maybe he didn't fit the criteria, or Andrew, because Andrew was the first one to kind of really snap back. I mean, Tobey had some snaps going to it, and I was told that Spider-Man is really quick-witted when he's talking about stuff. And Tom Holland, to me, seemed like he was the most mouthy. The most mouthy. I also like the animated series Spider-Man, but he just seemed like, cartoony. Spider Pig. I don't know. I don't really have him. I thought he was funny. He was like, I just washed my hands.
Well, what did you think of Spider-Man in the games?
Let me see. I did finish the PlayStation
first
4
one.
game.
Oh, okay.
You're looking at me like that. I finished it. I ain't finished Miles Morales yet though.
Did you start?
Yeah.
It was the
He stopped.
It was the Adidas.
No, it wasn't. I started and then I moved on to something else and I forgot about it. And then I rotate around and then something happens sometime that just stops me from playing. Like God Hand. I put it on the shelf for a little bit. Then I went to go play it. Then my PlayStation 3 doesn't want to play PlayStation 2 games anymore.
Ask you a question. What are you looking at? when you go like this and you stare into this hand, are you seeing something?
Cyberpunk. He's got a screen on his
I
head.
have the
He's
screen
got a
right there
screen on
with
his
all-
head.
I just needed because even earlier today when we were doing pre-production, you were talking and you were
Staring at my hand.
Doing that Booker T.
I
Yes,
just,
there it is. He's doing
Looking
a
at
Booker
it.
T.
the answers might be. I just needed to know.
All right there. Just looking.
He's got it written on his palm.
It's my Palm Pilot. No. Bringing
Whoa,
it back.
that is a throwback.
He said bringing
My
it back.
goodness.
I mean,
okay,
for me,
so-
it's always been difficult. So
Okay.
And that's
Pick
fair.
one.
That's fair. And then you picked yours.
Yeah, I did. I said Andrew Garfield. I was always
Yes,
Andrew Garfield.
Garfield.
But before you go, I have no issues with Toby. I think everyone's issue would be with 3.
Oh yeah.
And it's not like to me it was
Emo. Nah, in the moment, it was funny.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No,
funny.
no.
Yeah, it was.
He had that haircut. And then he had
Yo,
that.
that's
He's
what
going
made it
down
funny.
the street. Oh,
Him and that what was it, the 70s Spider-Man riff they were doing.
that's
I'm like, it was so over the top campy. I was like, man, what the fuck? What am I watching?
when did
man?
that become
Man,
my
it was
problem?
funny. It was funny, but that also made me not like the film.
I enjoyed seeing Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh man, she was. You want to talk about a great Gwen Stacy?
She was in the.
Stacey was
yes.
in that movie.
Oh Lord, here he go. You know what? Look into it, and it'll let you know.
Listen.
Been a while.
Listen, okay. Emma Stone, great Gwen Stacy for her time. Bryce Dallas Howard was perfect.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch
As
it. I
Queen
remember.
Stacy.
Oh, yeah.
She was perfect.
Yeah,
she had the look.
Yeah, that was
and
like one of the
everything.
first movies I saw her in. I was like,
Stacy.
I was like,
Yes, she was.
this
oh
chick
my
is
God,
pretty.
she is-
Like she
yeah.
was just pretty.
She
Like
is
it was just
so
like
fine.
it's like it was one of those. Mary Jane was okay. Because I always
that
thought,
was the other thing.
I always thought like, what's her name is
Kirsten Dunst?
Kirsten Dunst's
Yeah.
Mary Jane was like okay, literally lived next door or whatever. I'm like okay, whatever. When they showed Gwen Stacy, I'm like, that's what Mary Jane is supposed to be.
Man,
like, she's supposed to be a supermodel that likes this nerdy kid.
And what makes it worse? She's a natural redhead. Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah,
She's a natural redhead.
She pull up in the dump truck.
No, she had it.
She didn't pull up in the dump
No,
truck.
she had it. She had the dump truck.
That's why she didn't pull up in it.
No,
That's when
she didn't
was-
pull up in it. But listen, okay, like you said, Kirsten Dunst was okay as Mary Jane, but that was only in the first movie. Everything else, she was like, why?
I don't know why I can't remember.
Like,
her.
why? You're just like, why? But I digress.
She was the highlight of that film.
yeah.
I can't remember
Bryce
her
Dallas
in
Howard,
Spider-Man
yes.
3.
Yo,
Well, and then also her dad was like way older than he needed to be her
Is he
dad.
still a cop?
Yeah. Because the thing is,
Like, my brain is conflating.
Well,
the-
Dennis Leary
Yeah.
played the
Emma
Captain
Stone's.
Stacy.
Yeah.
was
but who was
in
her? Who was her?
the,
father?
that old dude that was in he's been in so much stuff.
He was I'm sorry, in
Green
Star
Mile.
Trek.
He was in Green Mile.
in
He was
Green Mile,
he was the
But he was
warden.
also
He was the warden.
He was also Zephyr Cochrane
Yeah.
in
yeah,
First
yeah.
Contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Trek First Contact.
Yeah.
I know who you speaking of.
Yeah.
'Cause I know that guy.
In that
forget his
movie,
name.
but in
Yeah.
that movie, he was like Captain Stacy. Should have been like Commandant Stacy by that point.
Yeah.
Old as he looked. So it's just
Yeah.
it's like, dude, there ain't no. It's like, bro, you look like you in your late 60s. And your daughter is in her early 20s. It's like, bro,
Possible.
it
That
is
ain't-
very
that ain't
possible,
stopped,
but it is not believable when you see the
That
casting.
ain't stop Robert De Niro. He still be.
I'm not saying that it doesn't happen.
Right.
However, going into that, Bryce Dallas Howard should have been Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Period.
In hindsight,
just based on looks and her acting and just the what she brought to the role.
Yeah.
Dude, she should have been Mary Jane from the start.
Had the internet been what it was when it was old girl from
Had to done with Shailene Woodley.
they would have Jurassic Park or not, they would have got it that
Oh,
quick
man.
and
Yeah.
been like,
What?
Yeah, you're right. Because
Yeah.
then when you see her in Jurassic World, you're just like,
she was in Jurassic World.
yeah,
That
you
I
see
do
her in
remember.
Jurassic-
Yeah.
You see her in Jurassic World,
I
you're just
remember
like,
that.
this is who Mary Jane should have been.
No, absolutely. But it's real quick. Speaking of Jurassic, I thought it was Jurassic World 3 Dominion or whatever. That one girl, if Jade Cargill isn't Storm, that girl from that movie,
DeWanda Wise.
she needs to be
Yes.
Storm.
DeWanda Wise, yes.
Do you? Oh no, I'm thinking of a Black Panther situation. Will she be in this?
Who?
In the, or I guess we don't know if she'll be in Doomsday, but is she supposed to be?
Talking about Storm?
Yes.
Oh, Holly Berry? No, she
No,
said she
no,
Hey, Halle
no,
Berry.
no. I'm just saying someone new.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so.
Who's storming the young X-Men?
Ashley Shipley. That ain't right. That's not her name.
Yeah, Alexandra
There we go.
something.
Is it Ship?
I
It's not
think it's
Ship.
Ship something.
Yeah, it's Alexandra Ship.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the-
Alexandra Ship.
that was the
believe.
person who thought she could go against the fandom and the recast.
Oh man.
And then they were like,
And she was a light skinned Storm at that. Yeah, no.
we're getting rid of everybody.
She did all right.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
did.
again, for what they gave her, it's like, you can only act.
She was the
what's on
first one to
page.
do the mohawk.
Charles.
What age?
Well,
Charles.
Yeah, which one?
Charles.
The Age
Age
of
of
Apocalypse.
Age of Apocalypse. Yeah, that was
It was forgettable.
Apocalypse, bro. Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
So was the Phoenix.
Oh, Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix is like, all right, it's like we got to sell this.
They had masterpieces
in their hands.
and they just was just like
It's like sand in there.
I know, because
Like sand.
Just seeing what they did with First Class and Days of Future Past, it's just like, it's like y'all are on the right path. Keep going.
How'd you mess it up?
They were like, oh, hey, there's an exit over there, and there's this diner. Let's go check out that diner over there. This is like, but you're almost at Disneyland. Like, just like keep going.
It was the Madam Web diner.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
god.
pulled over to that diner.
Now I look back at a couple of our clips. You've mentioned. Did you say you said Morbius was worse than Madam Web, or were they about equally bad?
My memory says I think I thought Morbius was worse than
yeah.
Madam Web, because when I watched Madam Web, I didn't think it was a great movie per se at all. I see what they were trying to do, but every scene it just reminded me of the first Terminator.
Okay.
You had three why'd her name just fall out my
Spider
brain?
people.
No, not the Spider People.
John Connors.
Yeah, Sarah Connor. You
Oh,
had
okay.
three.
Yeah,
Sarah, you
Sarah
had three Sarah
Gotcha.
Connors,
I got
and you had the Kyle Reese trying to protect from the Spider Terminator, because he literally was.
Yeah.
He was basically a Spider Terminator, and that's all I kept saying is like. And if you hated the fucking Terminator, if you liked the Terminator, I don't see how you like. I didn't say that, because if the acting was bad, it wasn't great acting. It wasn't like top tier, but like the plot, it was literally the same fucking plot as the Terminator.
Quite a lens to go back and watch that movie.
Yeah,
through.
and that's why I didn't hate it that much, because like I just was thinking this is like the original Terminator.
I think when I was sitting in the theater watching
Stupid,
it,
though.
No, that was the thing.
Spider people in the jungle.
Yeah. As I was
She
sitting
got all
there
the
watching it, some of the stretches of like, they're like, look, we're gonna go way over here and pull this in. And I'm just like, you don't have to go that far. Like, there's a kind of a Spider-Verse that we all know about. You can hit the fringes of it, but they were like, nah, we're going to the other side of the galaxy with this one. We could pull this in. I'm like, this is weird, man. And so sitting there watching it in theater, now granted, I've not watched it since then.
Same.
I own the movie because I buy everything, but I have not. I've rewatched every Marvel movie that I own except that one. That one might even still be in the
You know
cellophane.
what I want to do, and I don't know if we should mention here or after the show,
Mm-hmm.
is take those movies and watch them. Just mic us up. You don't have to put cameras on and mic us up. We could make just a movie watching
MST3K?
podcast out there where we just are riffing on this stuff, because
Making riff tracks.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
okay.
MST3K, basically.
All right, what you saying, son? I'm sorry. Wow, Cream Soda Kid.
Yeah. I want to know who greenlit Madam Web, because that's a character that was never
That's easy.
that character never had their own book at all. They had maybe
Shouldn't have happened.
it's like literally like, well, we did Venom, we did Morbius, we did Venom or Raven. What can we do now?
So
Let's do Madam Web.
Yeah, it's easy to say who did it. Who was the Sony president? Sony Films
Oh, you
president?
talking about Avi Arad?
I don't know
Is
if it
he?
was him. I don't know if it was him. And Amy Pascal, they greenlit that.
Well, Avi Arad was on all of those 90s.
Yes.
That's
Sony
the man that
movies.
sold everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
double dealing.
Go ahead.
who was the Peter Parker of the parents that was in Madam Web? Which Peter Parker is that supposed to be? Was
That
that
was the
supposed to be
main Peter
Tom
Parker.
Holland? That's supposed to be Tom Holland's parents?
They didn't say.
Well,
that.
no, they
didn't
there's
say.
it's not connected like
I
that.
thought they would, because he was the Peter. He was with the Peters.
No, it's Peter Parker exists, but they didn't
name which Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Tangentially, it connected.
They were trying their hardest to be like, we're important too. Like they was reaching as far as they could reach. I'm like,
Y'all don't deserve to even use his name.
And again,
This
so
movie
this is all in service to them trying to keep those Spider-Man rights in perpetuity.
Yep.
Like they have to create a movie, a live action movie, on their own every couple of years. Otherwise,
I mean, I know they have to keep it so they can still retain some perspective of Spider-Man. Otherwise, they'll lose it. But still, I mean, it's like the character doesn't make sense for you to to make a movie off of when that character is mainly just a background character. It's not even a main character.
Yeah.
Up until the Spider-Verse, where they actually did pronounce, because like one of the, I think it was one of the what they call them, the Morlons.
Moreland is the main guy.
No, but what do they call themselves? I can't remember. Are they like the? Damn, I can't remember
what they called themselves.
Yeah, but they're like a group, and one of their members became the Madam Web of the Spider-Verse or the Spider Totems or whatnot. So that's the only time that you actually saw a new version of Madam Web, or however you want to call it. But again, it's like, I mean, I did enjoy Craven. That was a good movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it more than
I saw. I did see Morbius. I say Morbius was better than Madam Web, in my opinion.
Oh, that is not a hard bar to clear, and it absolutely was.
Morbius is the COVID movie because I went to go see that at the last theater where nobody went to, where I could have nobody sitting next to me, and I caught the good darn COVID. Maybe that skewed my freaking opinion.
You haven't watched it since then.
No, I went to.
Yeah, I think you. I
definitely would sit down and rewatch because I got to watch Spider-Man 3 now because I don't remember.
Oh yeah,
I don't remember Gwen Stacy in that movie at all.
You'll enjoy Spider-Man 3 much more
for sure
than Madam Web or Morbius you didn't watch.
Where
You sure?
how much longer are y'all prepared for Tom Holland? Like for another 10 years, or would y'all have it? Because obviously, as GQ had alluded to, his age was what was great. And then obviously on the show, on the cartoon, he was older. Obviously, in the books, he gets of age. In the animation, we had old Peter Parker, and then there was Miles. Would y'all want to see him, go through life with Mary Jane or whomever?
With Mary Jane, I don't know what they're gonna do with that.
Well,
obviously,
I'm asking, what would you?
So as far as Tom Holland goes in the MCU, selfishly, yes, I would like to see him continue and grow into Spider-Man.
What is he in his late 20s?
He's in his
or early 30s,
mid 20s, I would say.
Wait, who are we speaking of? The
Tom
actor
Holland.
or the
Tom Holland?
He's still in his 20s.
The actor.
Yeah, the actor.
In that
He's still
regard,
in his mid 20s.
So in theory, that could be at least another 10 years.
But hear him say it, he's ready to turn it over to somebody else. Now, does that mean
been 6, 7 for him now? Because he's almost at 10 years, right?
Yeah.
If he's not there already.
Yeah.
When did Civil War drop?
That was 2016.
Oh, so he's at 10 years then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So for him,
from a kid,
he wants to, because he's grown up being this character now, and he wants to. I don't want to say he's necessarily been typecast because he's done enough. I think it's hard for him to say he's not been typed, but this is the role he is going to always be most closely associated with, without question.
His Nathan Drake didn't work
at all. Like
that
at all.
To me felt.
And do we fault him for that, or is that
no? He is a completely capable actor of pulling that off. It just his physical, to me, something you can't fake. Just didn't work for Nathan Drake because if you played the game,
he looked too young.
Nathan Drake is like your height, probably my height, probably. He could be your height. Who knows? A video game. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's a video game.
But Tom Holland has a baby face.
Well, that too.
Yeah,
and also when it happened, when they did the movie, because that movie is 4 years old now, somewhere in that range. He was still a kid, basically by all stretch. Mark Wahlberg should have been Nathan Drake. Potentially, and I mean, I'm not really wanting that either. But to have him play the
Sully,
didn't he? I was like, dude, Mark Wahlberg has a baby face too. He can't be Sully.
They both look like they're pretty young.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So it was just weird. Like I understand what they were trying to go with.
Yeah,
he was the new hotness,
Yeah.
So they put him in, and it's just like that's not Nathan Drake to me. Though.
Would Glenn Powell have been better as Nathan Drake?
Now, yes, but
sure.
Glenn Powell wasn't ready yet.
But yeah,
I guess.
he could have done it.
I'm not saying.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait.
Go ahead.
What was Top Gun Maverick before or after?
After.
Uncharted.
After.
Really?
Yeah, it was after.
It was after, dude.
Yeah,
After.
Huh. Okay.
yeah.
Maverick happened, I remember, because I went to go see Maverick when I was out in a certain city.
Yeah, he and I went
celebrating somebody's
on an early screening day.
getting together.
We was sitting in the front row.
Marriage.
Like these.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Glenn Powell is and again, I like Glenn Powell for a lot of stuff. I don't want them to overuse him though.
Of course
I mean,
not.
like
you
John-
gotta
like
have.
John Cena.
But that's
You've
what's
been a
gonna happen.
perfect
John Cena.
Booster
That's what
Gold.
they're gonna do.
You said what?
Glenn Powell be a perfect Booster Gold because he has that face that makes you want to punch. He looks like an asshole.
You know,
He could
They're gonna
play
do that.
Booster
You know,
Gold
yeah.
perfectly.
they're gonna do what? They're gonna do what?
Overuse them. That's what they do.
Well, sure.
Oh, and again,
just-
I'm not blaming him.
No, yeah,
Of course.
you're gonna
Yeah,
take
get
the
that
money.
money.
But you said what about Nathan Drake and Tom Holland?
It is physicality. I've never look. I'm gonna tell you something.
You said his size and his look. That is what you said.
That's what I meant.
You know
he
what
got
happened?
you. No, he got
That's
you.
what it is. I see. That's why you look over here because there's your filter.
I don't think he.
You didn't have your filter up, and you spoke your true mind. You
Not
said,
physicality. I meant like his stature.
you said what you
he
meant.
did. He was able to do the role, the physical
Uh-huh.
parts of it. Did
but
he not?
You said
He didn't look
He
the-
wasn't tall enough and didn't have the look for the role.
Well,
That's what you said.
but
I have
two
no
things.
issues with
Hey,
it.
look,
I have
look,
not an
I
issue
understand
with
that.
it.
It is something I said, but one
You
thing
said
about
it's
getting
okay.
into shape,
Uh-huh.
anybody can get in shape, but you can't make yourself taller.
I'm aware. I've been saying it.
Wait, hold on.
Preaching it
Hold on.
Wait, who
for
are we talking
years.
about?
You know
Oh,
who.
you know
Hold
what
on.
he's, you know what he's talking about.
You know.
Tom,
You know who we talking about.
Tom Cruise does it all the time, looking taller.
Oh,
But Tom Cruise also makes sure whenever they put people around him, they're far enough
Yes,
away.
the blocking.
so you can't
Not
tell.
only that, he puts himself
Tom
up.
Cruise can be Nathan Drake.
Oh,
You know what? Yes, absolutely.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, but
He
yeah.
can be Nathan Drake now.
He probably would.
His
Would
70-year-old
Would he have
ass.
liked to for sure? But yeah, 10
He already
years
had Mission
ago,
Impossible,
Tom
though.
Cruise. Oh yeah, he would have killed. It would have been. You know what? He's been Nathan Drake.
Yes.
in
Yes.
Mission Impossible.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
He would
that's
have.
right.
He would have picked out a stunt so dangerous.
Yeah.
And made himself producer so he could get
You know,
to
that
do it.
motherfucking-
He probably would have died. making
Uncharted
that
2,
movie.
even though they putting it in there where he wake up in the train and you got to freaking try to before you fall out the what you
yeah,
call it.
yeah.
He,
He
would've
probably-
did that shit
without-
practically
Right.
in real
Yeah.
life.
Exactly.
Question.
Exactly.
And
He
then
would've tried
fall
to do
into
it
the
for
sky
real.
trying to get like this motherfucker would have did the whole thing.
Without question. Matter of fact, he did that in the 2 Mission Impossibles ago.
Yeah, he
when
did.
the train was, and that
Yeah.
was, and it was a dangerous
Was
stunt.
the motorcycle with the fly suit?
Well,
That
he no.
No, I'm
That-
saying,
for
no, when
him,
they were
that's
on the-
Tuesday.
yeah, I'm saying
That's-
when they
that's
were-
Tuesday.
yeah,
That's
when
nothing.
the train was about to.
Yeah. They
Oh,
had.
yeah,
They
yeah, that one.
they
Yes,
dangled
that
a
one.
train basically off of a bridge where. You know what the funny thing
man,
is?
that was a
They
great scene.
they stole that kind of from Wanted with McAvoy.
Really?
Because remember they had, now granted the train wasn't vertical. The train was actually going sideways like down a cliff or 2 cliffs basically, and it was tumbling and doing this thing. But they kind of stole the
Rewatch that
train.
because somebody got the teeth knocked out. Wasn't that Chris Pratt? He got his teeth knocked out.
in.
Wanted when
Oh,
he hit him
yeah,
with the
with-
keyboard.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
That's
he
Chris
did.
Pratt?
I
Yeah,
believe
that was Chris Pratt. Oh yeah, Wanted was
Fat
another.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Wanted was another one. Was a
MCU
treasure trove
changed that boy life.
of who's who because Wanted had a lot of people in it that are just like, damn.
I need to watch that again. I haven't seen that.
Who was
All
in
of
it?
them-
Morgan Freeman, Angelina Jolie, McAvoy,
Common.
Common. That's right. Common was in
All
that
of
movie.
them at the feet of Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
You believe said, if not, shoot this motherfucker.
Hearing him read that line was so perfect because it's
Oh,
like
man.
the whole time. Morgan Freeman, he could read a phone book and it sounds great. All of a sudden, Morgan Freeman cussing is just like,
Yeah.
That was out of the blue.
What was that? What was that one movie with him and Christopher Reeve? Christopher Reeve was playing a newspaper reporter, and Morgan Freeman was playing the pimp, and he slapped the fuck out of that man.
yeah, that was way back. But
Way back.
I think
Can't
Morgan
remember the name.
Freeman might have been a pimp because he knocked that out the park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. Yeah,
Well,
he did.
again, another great actor.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, because we did talk about this while we were eating, there is a classic film called Harlem Nights that I'm sure everybody that's watching has heard of. Eddie Murphy directed. I want to say the early '90s,
late 80s.
late '80s, early '90s, like probably late '80s.
Yeah.
This movie had 3 generations of comedy kings in it. It had Fred Foxx, great stand-up, Sanford and Son. You had Richard Pryor, who needs no introduction. And then you had Eddie Murphy himself, and then also he had his brother Charlie Murphy in it. You just had
Robin Harris was
in it.
You had so many people.
Arsenio was in it.
Yep, Arsenio was in it. You had so many people that it's irreplaceable as cast-wise. And also story-wise, because it was done in the the story took place in the 20s, kind of during Prohibition era, where the way to make money was crime. Period. That was what it was.
Especially for us.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, because there were no real opportunities. The discussion came up: could this movie be redone now? Not necessarily the exact same story, but taking that film and doing a new version of Harlem Nights, and if it could be, who should be in it?
I would love if we could do this movie, and I hate that he is not with us, but man, fucking Bernie Mac would have been great.
Yep, he would have been perfect.
Yeah,
he'd have been great in that movie.
What about Mr. Potato Head?
I'm trying to think someone that's older. So okay, no, honestly, okay, I'm a keep it a buck. I don't want Steve Harvey anywhere near this movie.
Why not?
He's not a bad in anything. He's been an actor and he hasn't been bad.
He hasn't been bad, but I don't think that's not who he is anymore.
But it's about who's directing the film. You know what I mean?
I
if you
hear
get
that.
a right
When
director,
was the last time you seen Steve Harvey act in anything?
that's because he's printing money.
No, and I get that.
On every TV
right.
show.
He's on every TV show. He's on the radio. He's got his morning radio show.
Yeah.
And I get that. But I don't think that's what interests him anymore.
If that call came through, and let's say it's a Fuqua, or let's say Robert Townsend's like, hey, I got one more in me. If he calls Steve Harvey,
it's another check. The man will show up.
And as he said on the pivot, Steve Harvey's going to show up for them checks.
Okay.
He's going to be there.
Now, I love that Robert Townsend got one more Emmy. We never even considered him as a director. He still has interest in acting because he was in The Bear. He was Sydney's dad. I would love to see him do something with this or something like that. The Wayans brothers, would you want them in this movie?
In the movie, yes. In control of the movie, if Keenan Ivory is the final say, then by all means.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, if Keenan Ivory and Damon are the final say, then by all means.
Leave Sean and Marlon out.
No. They can be in the movie, but neither one of them, Keenan Ivory and Damon, they're in position, like they're set.
Yes.
So they're not just going to do anything.
Right.
And I'm not saying that Sean and Marlon would just do anything, but there's a reason why the brothers have told them they're not going to be in these scary movies because they have a different vision.
I'm gonna keep throwing out Black comics and y'all, Martin Lawrence,
for sure, in there for sure. I mean, yes, I was just thinking of who he could have been because I imagine he's getting close to the age. I mean, because they're all past the age that Eddie would have been in the movie.
Early, I mean,
so he would be close to
60s.
Richard Pryor's age, right?
Yeah.
You know who I would want in it? It's not necessarily a comedian, but I've been watching this old USA show called Suits. I want Wendell Pierce in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because as an actor, and not only that, what he does in the community for real.
Yes.
For sure. As an actor, that dude is serious.
Solid.
Like he does not miss when he plays a role. It's just like I would love to see him if they were going to do it a part of it. I don't know what role. Just he
was
just
in
lock him down.
Jack Ryan, right?
Yes, still, yeah.
That dude is solid.
Yes, he is.
Has
solid.
always
He was in
been.
Hackers.
He was in Hackers.
He was also in Waiting to Exhale.
Yes, he was.
You've never
Wait a
seen
minute,
Waiting to Exhale?
what?
Back in the 90s when I used to rent a lot of movies, that was not one that I put on my list.
Oh, I understand.
It is one I would definitely I would watch now because, I have a different mindset of stuff. And even though I did watch, movies, I guess, similar to that back in it, because I watched tons of black movies, but there were ones I missed out on back then.
So,
of course, yeah.
okay. So you said you didn't have cable, right?
It was on and off again. So beginning of the 90s, I had cable. Middle of the 90s, didn't have cable. End of the 90s,
Okay,
got the
middle of
cable
the
back.
90s.
Yeah.
I can understand you missed it. Okay,
I didn't get cable until
right. But I'm sure your mom probably rented it. Yeah,
yeah, but I couldn't watch it because it was sex. Sex
of course,
in the movie.
Of course.
So yeah, I didn't see it
Okay.
until
All right.
14, 15.
Simon says, I keep calling you that.
Cream
Soda kid. I can't call you kid either because that sounds disrespectful.
That's very
But
cream soda.
Yeah. Who would you put into this if it's going to be done?
Or for Harlem, man.
Doesn't have to be a comedian either. It could just be
Yeah.
a really
Someone,
solid, good black
prominent
actor.
black person. Okay.
I would do, and this is kind of, I don't know if he's,
They can be light skinned. Go ahead. It'd be
I
all
would
right.
do, I saw what you're doing. I saw what you're doing. No, I would actually, it would be kind of cool to see Ernie Hudson in a movie like this.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ernie Hudson. Okay.
Ernie Hudson needs more props than mine.
Yeah, he does.
He absolutely does. So Ernie Hudson, something was right on the Morris Chestnut. You said no.
He's been in a million things. Why not?
I mean, yeah.
Blair Underwood. While you at it.
Oh,
Hey, there you go.
like you know,
man's name that was in the Spider Noir is it Lamar Morris?
Lamar Morris.
Yeah, I think that's.
Oh, this is another one, and like he's underratedly really funny too. Nobody really thinks about it. Juan Carlos, he's actually funny.
Juan Carlos.
Esposito,
John Carlos.
John Carlos.
John Carlos. Oh, John Carlos Esposito.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
he's funny.
Now,
He's actually
without a
funny.
Yeah.
Now he could play. Not saying that we're doing that movie, like it's
Verbatim,
a remake.
yeah.
But I do think
Oh,
he could take
would
Richard Pryor's
kill it
from an actor standpoint.
Oh,
he
would
could
kill
be
it.
like the man who was the leader, of
What's his name? Sugar.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So he would be. So you're saying he would be the club owner
Yeah.
of the whole
man.
thing.
And he would be
because he's old, seasoned.
He'd be the
He's seen a
smoothest
lot.
Gangster. I know he'd be the smoothest.
because he's played gangster. before.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
You
He'd
guys
be the
made me
smoothest
think
gangster.
of something that is on topic but off topic but different as remake, but it's a different movie because Giancarlo Esposito was in this movie and they could make a pseudo sequel, School Days,
I
with
knew he was gonna say
like
School
his
Days.
like
Gotta have him in
because
Lawrence
I would
Fishburne.
assume that those people they were in college in the early
Yeah.
90s. Their kids, if you think about it, will be
This could be a Spike Lee.
depending on when you have them.
Yeah.
You know,
Could
you don't
be-
want it as a Spike Lee
could be
joint?
too. Would it be too late for them to have college age kids?
Yes, because they're
Yeah,
all.
they'll be-
No,
they'll
I mean,
be
but they could have. It could be
grandkids.
grandkids. I mean, you could always make it work.
Yeah. Yeah. There's always ways.
Yeah.
But,
But,
this is college is different because now you can't haze.
Yeah, true.
It's a different climate now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, it could be, made to reflect the current climate somehow. Because though you can't do stuff like that, there are things that I may not be aware of at all. Because first off, I'm not college kid age, and I didn't go to a black college at all. So there could be things that could be talked about that could still be in the community and whatnot. But it kind of just when you guys said that, my brain went straight to that movie.
But no, that's very the piggyback. Jason Weaver.
Yeah.
You know him as Simba.
Oh man,
He's also
Yeah.
on.
Okay, I was thinking the other Jason.
Simba, and he was on The Shy. Well, I'm sorry,
Yeah, but-
singing Simba.
Yeah, I know who
And
you're
he's
talking
on The
about.
Shy. He had spoke about when he was in Drumline, and had no idea the cultural impact that movie would have. They said that from an enrollment standpoint,
for HBCUs.
for HBCUs, the percentage shot through the roof
Wow.
based off of that movie.
Just drumline.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So if they were
Drumline's
to do
great.
a proper, school days, not some, Netflix spoof, to where it's just, what do they call that? Slop.
Netflix slop, is that what it's called now?
Well, it was AI slop, so
Yeah.
not slop, but an actual movie. It has been proven
Yeah.
that it does have positive effects culturally.
Okay, so you bring up Drumline, great segue. Orlando Jones.
For sure. Orlando Jones acting chops.
Last
Yes.
movie I saw him in though was Trouble, man.
That's
That's not his fault.
Why you
Yeah, that's right. He was in trouble.
It's not his fault.
You
Again,
could have
it's
said the show he was on in Showtime where they
American
they're
Gods?
gods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much truth.
Yeah.
He was.
That's it. That's the last thing I saw him
I'm
in.
thinking about that rooftop again.
There you go.
We were rolling.
Okay.
We
All
were
right.
black
All
excellence,
right.
and you'd have brought the
I'm
rooftop.
going to
We
throw
did
in
better
at least
green
one
screen.
more.
Yeah.
They had a boxer. Now again, you don't necessarily have to be a boxer. It could be an
Mike
MMA.
Tyson.
No. Well, maybe or Michael Jai White. I want Michael Jai White to be in it somehow. I don't know exactly what capacity. To me, he deserves more.
Well,
more
if you're
for
changing
sure.
the era and not doing it in the 1920s and doing it in, say, the 70s, where martial arts stuff kind of really started to boot up or whatever, you could kind of write him in there as like, say, like the martial arts teacher of which they owe money. He owes money to him or whatever, and they go in there to try to collect, and he just whip everybody asses or somebody like
could
that.
Go down the list because we main mostly men. Would you put, as far as women being in this movie? I had said at dinner when we was at dinner, Monique would fill the
Della
Reese role. Now you think prominent black women, female actors or black women actors. Obviously, would Angela Bassett be a fit for this movie? Would Taraji be a fit for this movie?
Raji, yes.
Regina Hall,
Gina Torres.
Yeah, but now that's a lot of people. Now.
It is a lot of
I don't
people,
even
and that's
think
what
it
I'm
was
saying.
that many.
Like we can't
Oh, no, there
have
were.
everybody
It
be in
was,
it.
it was Jasmine Guy,
Jasmine Guy,
Della
yes.
Reese.
Della Reese,
Della
Then
Reese.
you had
Layla Rashawn.
Fuqua's,
Lila Rashawn,
Fuqua's
yes.
Yeah.
old wife. Okay.
And whoever was
She
playing
was the one that-
Sugars.
Also,
She was
and
one
Waiting
of
to Exhale as well.
Sunshine or whatever.
Sunshine.
She
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
oh, bro, that turned that
you
cop out.
have to.
Yo,
He wasn't even a cop. He was just he was the pickup guy or whatever. You have to have that
Turned
moment.
Got to.
him
'Cause-
out.
Dude, still to this day, people
Yo,
be
that was
like,
great.
hey,
He said,
tell you, put your mom on the phone.
Right.
it's like, I'm not coming home.
Right.
Dude, that was the funniest thing. Like
Turned
everybody knew that
him
moment. It was just like, this is
out.
crazy.
Yeah.
She put it on that dude.
A friend of mine. I was talking about this movie with somebody else. I'm trying to remember who it was, but that cop, his level of racism was through the roof because the person who sent you to harass me, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. And you're talking about you're living in a hovel. That's got nothing to do with me. Have that man give you more money.
Exactly.
You over here harassing these good black people.
Right.
Sitting over here by this European or this Italian mobster. I'm like, bro, we're amongst ourselves gambling, running liquor,
Yep.
And-
prostitution.
and
ran.
Putting the money
prostitution.
in our community.
Right. Amongst ourselves, this man sends you to bother us, and you're mad at us for getting money and not bothered by him getting money? You racist bastard. Because I was because when I was thinking about it, I'm like, wait, this guy was a criminal as well. And that cop was, I'm living in a hovel. You broke into my house,
Right.
sitting on my furniture, and you're complaining to me about your life.
Right.
Have that man
Right.
give you
It's-
more money.
Exactly.
Why are you
It's
taking
like
from me?
it's like you're on the take. Take more.
Take more.
It's like, what
You gotta come harass me, because again, from a race standpoint, obviously everybody knew, their lines, so they had, 115th to whatever street, so we're not even crossing over into your neighborhood.
I was
but this man sends you into my house,
Right.
and you talk about this hovel you
that
live
was
in.
that was Danny Aiello. I
Yeah.
think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I remember thinking about that.
Yeah.
That boy was sitting there talking about but that was what he deserved.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we are amongst ourselves living the best life we can,
Man.
not bothering anybody. This man that either has the same amount of money I have or more is jealous of me, and he sends you, and you come in there talking about I live in a hovel. Brother, that is not my
Right.
problem.
Go talk to Bugsy Calhoun, man. Don't come talking to me.
Yeah.
Go talk to him.
Right. You talking about, oh, man. But yeah, it just, because he played the hell out of that role.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
And even like Arsenio's little small part that he had in there. That moment, bro. That moment in that movie is so out of the left field, but it works. That whole point just that whole
was
part.
crying.
What would be?
Oh, he was crying.
Yeah.
Tommy was. Yeah, that was his brother.
Yes,
That shit was funny
Smooth,
too.
yeah, smooth. Yeah, he was one of the not henchmen and Miguel Nunez.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was. Yes.
Now, what would be cold is if you have Arsenio again in this remake,
Right.
you have him play the exact same character.
Hard to do that because he's dead. But no, but if it's a remake, yeah, okay.
Arsenio Hall's dead.
No,
the
I'm
character.
saying, no,
the character got
died.
killed.
I'm sorry.
Right, but
but
What you saying?
it's
Bring
a
Hall
remake,
back.
Yeah, it's
Talk to him, man. Talk to
be a
him,
great
man.
call back. I'm sorry, man.
I know you
I'm
had me
sorry.
worried for a second. I'm like, hold
Yeah.
on.
Like that, like, when did
No,
that happen?
Arsenio ain't died. No,
That's what you
he
said.
was literally just on the Tonight Show with
That's
Coleman
what I
Domingo.
was trying to figure out. I'm like,
Not
Arsenio
Tonight
dead?
Show, Jimmy Fallon. I
That
mean,
was
Jimmy
a solid.
Kimmel.
That was
Yeah.
a solid
That
episode.
was-
Kimmel. I mean, I guess you already took me off the air once, so you can't do it again. But yeah, Kimmel out here, he just.
I ain't gonna lie. I want Jimmy Kimmel to play the cop. If we're going to if we're going to remake
That'd
territory,
be cool.
Yeah.
That would be
because
cool.
he's the least racist person you could get to
Right.
play that
But
character
yeah,
would be
yeah.
so.
But
fun
I
to
know he
watch.
could play the role.
Oh,
Just like that. Just
Right.
like when you get Don Johnson to
What
play
was it?
racist.
Did
It's
he do-
scary
I know-
how good he plays
I know he
racist.
could play
Didn't
the
Kimmel
role.
do blackface in that
Karl Malone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
he
no.
was Karl Malone.
Yeah, he was Karl Malone.
He was Karl Malone. Back in the Man
what was it,
Show.
the
Man
man
Show.
Yeah.
Oh, they
He
Karl
did
Malone.
blackface.
Yeah, like-
I mean, he apologized for it. He knew it was wrong, but
That man had them kids and had to change their heart.
yeah.
Yeah, because Kimmel was So Kimmel, on a Don Johnson level, I'm sure. Jimmy
Yo,
Kimmel,
Don Johnson
I'm-
as in
I'm
Watchmen,
sure.
brother.
Dude, Watchmen.
Yes.
What was it? Rebel Ridge.
Yeah.
And freaking Django. I'm like, how are you so good at this, dude? This is not good. This is scary.
brother.
Question in regards to
Yeah.
that: how you go from being, cool guy? We had Crockett and Tubbs,
Yeah.
and then you're cool guy in something else, and then you're in something else, and now you play, dad, and then all of a sudden that phone starts ringing for racism.
Yeah.
And
I think
it's
I
like-
pick up the phone.
it's like,
Not only do you not half-ass it, your ass is
He's
good at
channeling
it.
his
It's
grandpa, that's
like,
why.
bro,
Gotta
That
be.
must be-
It's-
that
it's
must be
gotta be
it.
something, because like, dude, when Tarantino's used them, like I said, whoever did Rebel Ridge, and I'm just sitting there like, dude, I guess because his delivery is just so matter of fact, like this is
Straight
what
up.
it is. It's scary.
This man got black grandkids, and it's as racist as they get in Watchmen. Wow. I was like, damn.
Yep.
Woo.
Did you have anything else there, sir?
Well, I think that's about it. I think it's something that we can definitely talk about, and most definitely for you guys out there, if you have any, what's your favorite Spider-Man, or who you think should be in those TV shows, you make sure that you,
The Harlem Nights,
The
for
Harlem
sure.
Nights,
Yeah,
the
the Harlem Nights
Harlem
remake
Nights,
or
yeah.
whatever.
excuse me,
yeah.
the Harlem Lights.
Harlem Night.
It's a cross between Friday Night Lights and Harlem Lights.
There you
The
go.
Harlem Lights.
Yeah.
Now, if you have anything that you guys want to put into, make sure you get to our socials. We got that to Facebook. What? We got that to Instagram. Huh?
movie.
TikToks.
Snoop Dogg is in the movie.
Yeah.
It's an inner city youth team in Harlem.
There you go. The Harlem Lights. Harlem Light
Inner
Night
city
Lights.
football team.
Yeah.
All right,
But yeah.
no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just going to basically say you guys can definitely converse with us.
Yes.
Even though we're not here today, we will be back.
We'll be live in the chat.
Yeah, we'll be live in the
we're
chat.
going to be live in
Yeah,
the chat right
yeah,
now.
we'll be
Actually,
live in chat
we
'cause
could be
about-
talking
Yeah, because probably
to you
about
guys
now-
right now.
Yeah, about now, Spider-Man should be done. No spoilers. Obviously, we're not going to tell what happened, what we saw, because the entire world would probably throw daggers at us. And
Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
well, yeah. I can at least tell you that much. But before you go, remember that in August. Oh no!
Switch it.
That one.
Switch it. Switch it.
Switch
Switch it.
again. There we go. Pocket Bravery Tournament. We're going to be there at OzokuCon, which is held in Port Huron, Michigan. On the last weekend of August, we're going to be holding a tournament for Pocket Bravery, one-on-one fighter. Play against computer cheats.
All the time.
But you'll be going one-on-one against real people. Tournament is sponsored by Satera Studios, the creators of the game, as well as OzokuCon. Us, the Culture Junkies, and Monster Energy will be bringing the fuel for that day of the tournament. So plenty of Monster Energy drinks, if you like that sort of thing, will be there. But as you kind of saw a little sneak peek, we're going to talk about some viewer comments real quick. So
Yes.
let's go to the very first one. And if you want to get a chance to get your comment read live on the show, obviously get into our socials, leave some comments. You might get a chance to talk about it. Of course, check us out live. You can get your comments responded to right there live, too, if it's good enough.
All right.
So starting off, we have...
This is from Darkened Stranger, and this was about the what makes a good gateway anime. And he says, strong art, easy to understand story, no weird stuff. That's it. Action is a bonus if it seems like the person in question would like action as a centerpiece. Now, and to that, both and I say, how do you define weird stuff? Because, okay, weird stuff could be a number of things. Weird stuff could be a little bit of a no
vagina having teeth is weird.
There's that.
That's weird stuff.
You
That
got
was pretty
flashbacks from
weird.
Wiki City.
That's weird
But it could be that. It could be a little
stealing
bit of,
old man,
or painting flashes in general, because they like doing that over there in Japan sometimes in the over sexualization of, I guess we would say, underage characters. You could define that as weird stuff, sure. And Dido said something that I thought was very prevalent when we grew up. We were watching anime for the first time. We were teenagers. And we were used to Western cartoons. There was no really, grotesque or overly sexualized stuff. So we were exposed to anime, like Project Echo was one of our early favorites. Panty shots everywhere, over sexualized themes.
You definitely saw
right?
some naked breasts.
And it wasn't like they were having sex on screen. It was like mostly out of funny, and it was jokes.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just somebody's getting ready for school, and you see her.
Putting on her clothes,
putting on her stuff,
right?
And though that might be weird for somebody to see it, everybody does it,
right? Or even Ramen One Half, where he turns into a girl all of a sudden when he splashes hot water, his breasts are exposed. So it's like
his breasts,
because he's cursed to turn
he's
into
a guy
a girl.
that's cursed to turn into when he gets splashed
whenever
with
he
water.
splashed with cold water.
Ranma in today's would be woke.
Oh, right,
because it's promoting. It's
they
promoting
remade it.
trans.
It's on Netflix right now.
What?
Yeah. I know.
It's promoting. It's promoting trans. The whole thing is.
And hold on, before I'm sorry to interrupt. A woman wrote this, just so you know. It's a guy who was cursed. He's a martial artist. He was training in China with his dad. He got knocked into a pool where a woman who drowned there. So anybody who gets touched by water turns into a woman. And though he can't get back to China to undo this curse. In fact, he doesn't even know how to undo this curse. And it's just hilarity ensues because his father forces him into an engagement with another martial artist's daughter, and there's a lot of.
And it's like there's a bunch of curses in this show.
Yeah,
like his father turns into a giant panda. Yeah, like
I on any day of the week would rather turn into a giant panda than a woman when I get hit by cold water.
Right. Yeah. Some get turned into a cat, some get turned into a pig, a goose.
Yeah, again,
it's a lot.
But it's
a lot. But it's
that,
funny.
It's that late 70s, early 80s.
It's funny.
Late 70s, early 80s comedy for anime, and it's good. It's fun. I've only personally watched the movies. This man has watched the entire series.
The whole entire series.
Yeah, right. We've seen Ninja Scroll and stuff like that. Huh?
Is there any more?
Is there any more what?
Comments.
Oh, there's one more. There's one more.
What?
We gotta. You
I
gotta
know,
try.
no, you
don't.
don't.
You gotta try Ramen.
I gave y'all Wicked City live action and animated back to back. I'm done for the rest of the month.
We only got a few more days.
We only got a few more days. It didn't make sense.
You
can watch Ramen then.
That Wiki City live action was hilarious.
You can't put Wicked City and Rama on the same.
No,
they're not.
Would you consider the stuff in Wicked City weird stuff?
The cartoon or the live action?
Cartoon.
I'm sorry.
Really, technically both.
I'm sorry. I apologize. The anime or the live action?
Technically both, because. But I'm speaking of the anime.
Yeah, I'd say
specifically
because that at least stuck to a particular story.
Yeah, the anime was all right. Like it dragged on a bit. The live action was probably one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life. that movie was phenomenal.
By far, y'all. If you go and watch Wicked City, the movie is terrible, but it's great because it is so bad. It's good.
A man had a dream, and he wanted to make that movie.
Yeah, and he
by any means.
And
but again,
he took his $100 and was like, "Let's go."
Right, and we say that to say it's like what hooks people into anime might not work for other people, right?
For sure.
So because obviously we know anime over here is very prevalent now. There's plenty of gateway anime, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, take your pick, right? But if you want to look deeper and really become a fan, you might get exposed to some
You're
weird
gonna get
stuff.
exposed to stuff that the Japanese made for themselves that
Right.
they are okay with for the
Yes.
most part, that us and North America may not.
So maybe weird isn't the right word because it's different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because for them, it's Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah.
For us, it's like what
Right.
what am I watching? Like,
There's a lot of cultural
right,
differences,
but that's
for
their
sure.
normal.
Yes.
Also, at the same time, the Japanese do look at anime fans just as weird as they look at them over here. Because
The regular people.
the
you're
regular
saying.
people,
don't
yes,
know.
they do. I'm gonna tell you, the Japanese are just as normal as most normal people over here, where they do not pay attention to that
well,
stuff.
okay. Here's where I'll push back, right? The ones that are overly obsessed with it, yes. But I think for all walks of life, there's some level of acceptance to anime and manga because it's so prevalent.
They more
over
than
there.
likely accept it, but it's
Yeah.
not in the same manner. It's kind of like how, like, if you being a father and your son's into comic books and you just accept him being in the comic books, but you don't really do comic books.
Gotcha.
Like
There's
that's
levels.
it's like
Yeah.
that.
Is that Japan where they have like the rooms with the butt sniffing? Like, is that the same place?
That is not a normal thing, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
But it is there though.
Probably there's a lot
I
of
wouldn't be surprised.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
things that
So
you
it's-
if you
it's-
look
it's
for it,
different.
Yeah.
you'll find it. But it's not
yeah.
like the stuff that we get exposed to over here. You think that's prevalent over there. When you go to Japan, you're gonna be walking around and be like, this is just like normal, like we're over here, except for they speak Japanese, everything's in Japanese, and they have their culture, but it's not like
And it's cleaner.
it's
Oh,
it's not dirty. I'm not trying to say that.
Okay.
But it's
There's pockets.
everything's not what you think. It's not like, oh my gosh, there's such a clean. I've seen hoarder apartments in Japan.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw homeless camps when I was there because I've been to Japan.
wow.
And there was homeless camps. I saw it
Wow.
with my own eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
The world is the world everywhere you go. It's not much
But that
different.
just be people making videos.
Yeah, it's not much different.
Okay.
Yes, there is a manner of clean them in spots, but you go down in downtown Detroit in certain areas and it's extremely clean. And then you can go to another part of Detroit and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
there's a war
We're a
zone
world-
that
we're a
happened.
world country.
Now I haven't seen a war zone over there, but I've seen what you call it.
It's literally the situation of the video that's going to get more clicks is
Gotcha.
this is different than what you're used to.
Gotcha.
So that's what they show. So
Right.
Japan has a lot of spots that are different than what you're used to. And if you seek it out, you'll find it. Or, like you said, if you just walk it down the street, it would be just like you walking down the
Right.
street anywhere else. Just
Yeah.
everybody speaks Japanese and it's shorter than
They're
I
doing
am.
their culture. And that's also a thing that I felt it was weird because when I was standing on that subway, you know how tall I am, 6'1". I was looking around. I was like, you know what? They're not as short as everybody said.
Of
they are.
course
I
not.
saw a lot of dudes that were around your height, my height,
Oh, of course.
some taller than me.
Yeah.
And it's just, I'm like,
This is, again,
But
30
that's
years
mostly the
30
dudes,
years
though,
ago,
right?
that
Were the
wasn't
women
that
all
wasn't the
mostly
norm.
shorter?
well, I was
Women
just
are
saying
short
the
in
heads that
general.
were tall, but I was standing on the subway, me just looking around
Yeah.
like
All right.
everybody's not as short as
Yeah,
people
and
are
plus,
saying.
women
I
are
thought that
short
was
in-
kind of
in
weird.
general.
All right. Well, that was that question.
Anyway, next question.
Yeah, next question. That's all right.
So this one comes from Kabuto Creations, and this one's about what we were talking about, how animation doesn't do numbers. And he says, animation doesn't do numbers because executives have a bias that it's just for kids and doesn't market to a wider audience. Fathom Events does limited releases of Demon Slayer, a Japanese IP, and it does blockbuster numbers. Re-release Lion King does blockbuster numbers. It's not animation, it's millionaires who are out of touch with the audience making dumb decisions because they think they know better. The new Avatar Aang movie, animated movie, would have made them much richer, but hey, they know best. So,
I think it's really anything to say to that. It's
right.
true.
I mean, a lot of it is
All
true.
millionaires
The
are out of
Yes.
fucking touch.
It is the suits that make what we consider dumb decisions. Now, they have access to data and figures that we don't, and we're going off of vibes and what we believe is true. They're making the best business decision. you would
Correct.
say, right? What they think is a risk assessment. They didn't think it was worth the risk.
I think, okay, he mentioned Avatar.
Yeah.
Which Avatar animated movie came out?
So
this
this
newest
was
one.
the newest one.
Is about to come out.
No, it did.
Yeah,
It's already out. Yeah.
How did it perform?
Went straight to streaming. They made it go straight to streaming.
Supposed to
because
come
they
out in the
didn't believe
theater, but then
it.
they
They pulled
got
it and put it straight to streaming.
Now that one live action that what's his name did. When did that come out? I know that came out.
Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, Shyamalan. That came out
that
like
was a
what,
long
15 years
time
ago?
I believe so, yeah.
That was a long time ago.
But it tanked though, didn't
Yes.
It did.
But the TV show I thought
the
did
live
pretty
action
well
TV show
for
did.
Netflix.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I think you're running into, again, from a shareholder millionaire standpoint,
Yeah.
Avatar has already got a bad name. Regardless of how great the cartoon is and any of this other sort of thing, they don't have faith in it because the first time they put it out, it underperformed. So they were like, we're not giving it another theatrical run. It's just going to hit streaming. It's a little bit safer. I can understand that part of it. I don't necessarily agree with, saying that they don't know, what they're doing because it's their money.
Yeah.
So I kind of, if Avatar, the first time I put Avatar out, now granted that Avatar movie wasn't good, but I did it anyway. Same thing with Green Lantern. We had mentioned Lanterns, had a new trailer, but Green Lantern as a IP is tainted from a theatrical standpoint because as much fun as I had with the Ryan Reynolds movie, it wasn't a good movie, and it definitely wasn't a good launch pad for the entire DCEU that they wanted to do back then. So I kind of understand why.
But when do you think they would look at themselves for who they chose? Because I don't recall anybody getting excited when it was announced that M. Night was doing that movie because his track record wasn't flourishing.
At the time, his track record wasn't what it is now.
I mean, well, it's been the same since that movie.
yeah. But so when it came out, and I think when the trailer came out, you had all, relative unknowns, little kids. I think the kid they chose to play Aang was not, he was mostly a martial artist. He wasn't even an actor. He was a martial artist. And I just think writing-wise, they tried to do too much too fast. Because I think they progressed through the Water Tribe and the Earth Kingdom Tribe.
They did quite a bit in that movie.
They crammed together a lot in one movie, and narratively it just didn't work. And plus, it's M. Night Shyamalan. Not a really.
I get that, but what I'm saying, and this is even back to that original conversation we had in that episode. Animation is, as far as money making, does not do it like live action does because it's you're basically attacking a very particular part of the audience that is interested in animation and particularly interested in whatever that property is. Live action kind of has a catch-all because I like this actor. I like that particular director's style.
Right.
I like that property or whatever it may be. You're catching people from a lot of different, walks of life, so to speak. With animation, you're going after kids for the most part. Toy sales isn't even nearly as important anymore, in my opinion, because I've been down the toy aisle lately and it's trash. Literally, I don't even like to use that word, but toy aisle nowadays is trash by comparison to what we grew up with. And so it's like if you're not hitting the kids' audience, the parents are going to be there because they got to take the kids. But animation still, for the most part, in this country, the stigma is it's for kids.
Okay.
So I think that's, like I said, I understand what he's saying in the sense of, it doesn't do numbers and the suits and all that. But it's like they kind of have a point because every time they put a bunch of money behind something like that, it better bring some money back. Live action has a better chance of doing that.
And thank the both of you for your comments. Please continue to comment, like, share, and subscribe. We'll be talking to you live as I'm sitting now. I'll be text chatting about how great or not great this movie was.
I think it's going to be great.
I think
and
it's
it
gonna
will
be
be
great. I think it's going to be great. I'm excited.
4 for 4.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for always hanging out with us.
4 for 4. What do you mean by that?
It's the fourth Spider-Man movie, is it not?
It is.
It hasn't all 4 of 3 of the Tom Holland's been.
Some people will say that Far From Home wasn't really.
4 for 4.
I don't care what some people say. Far From Home was fun.
I
Because
agree.
if you go back and look at Far From Home, because we went to the theater to see Far From Home.
Yes, we did.
And just that whole Mysterio
Oh, that was great.
illusion part.
Yeah, that was great.
I'm like, that's how you do Mysterio.
Yes,
That was a movie.
that was great.
Yeah.
4 for 4.
Absolutely.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, well, hold on. Let the man speak if he's got
Cream
something
soda?
else.
Cream soda. You got something to say?
That's why they call me that.
Oh, I really don't have much to say. I'm probably gonna go see Spider-Man like over the weekend, so I'll still correlate with you guys. I probably will see y'all on Sunday, and then I get y'all's thoughts on it, and then I'll go from there. But no, as far as like like the whole animation thing, it's like it's hard. I mean, it's hard really to put butts in the seats for cartoons nowadays for animation because again, it's most like they said, mostly for kids and. Like I said, if it doesn't do well, they're pretty much out of money. Because, like, you even think about it, Disney did put out a lot of good cartoons back early. I don't want to say that good, but, it started off, Snow White and all that, and then it progressed to all the other cartoons. And going from there, you had a couple of bangers and all that stuff, but not too many, like, big animated like movies that actually sold box office. We could look at the numbers later on and see, but again, it's not something that millionaires or the students will actually periodically put in the theaters.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Saying that, everybody, take care, subscribe, follow, like, share, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
And we'll see you guys next week, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. Culture Junkies Live. Peace out, everybody.